Good morning. I am on my way to the office, and today is the Saturday. It's the first day of a long weekend, and I'm very determined to do a lot this weekend. The first thing I want to do is continuing to build my business. And so first thing, I've already been to the office for probably 3 hours, and now I'm heading back to the office for maybe about 1 hour, and then I'm going to go over to the mall in Orlando and do some window shopping and relaxing a little bit with Caitlin and Ipe, and just really excited about the sunny day. It's 80 degrees here in Florida. It's very, very beautiful. Hey, I've got a shout out question to you. Have any of you seen the issue that went on yesterday or day before in Utah when the police officer arrested the nurse for not giving the blood of the man who was unconscious? Oh, I am just upset about that because, you know, we write software called BestConsent, and the whole process of consent is really very important. And so here's the rules of consent. Number one, before you can get consent from a person, they need to be competent. And obviously this guy was not competent because he was unconscious. And then the second thing that you have to have is, once you know that they are conscious, then you need to ask for their consent. And or if they're competent, like a child cannot give consent because they are not competent and the not competent age. Elderly people that may have lost their faculties may be deemed incompetent. And so this guy was incompetent or not competent to give consent. And the other thing is that this policeman did not have a warrant. He did not have a right to do it. But then he snapped and he attacked and tried to arrest this poor nurse who is obviously doing her job, obviously trying to educate him. And also the administration was trying to educate him through the call. And you could see the right to, our rights are so important, because when these, and I am for law enforcement, believe me, but we all have emotions, and obviously this policeman was not thinking clearly, and he wasn't thinking about illegal search and seizure, and obviously he was trying to illegally seize this guy's blood, and he felt that his need to seize this guy's blood was more important than his need to follow his normal procedure, even being shown what his supervisors had agreed to with the hospital, which happens to be the law of the land in America. So, oh my God, I was so interested in this case because I work in this space every day. And to your point, everyone, I've been watching this thing go viral. I totally agree with you, this poor woman, but you know, she's resilient. She's an Olympian athlete, so I guess he picked the right person to spar with, because she certainly can hold her own. So you know, my company, BestConsent, has BestConsent Academy, where we teach everyone, law enforcement, we teach healthcare people, you know, what are the rules around consent. And so I think my sales team's going to go out and sell BestConsent to the law enforcement community so that they understand what the rules are regarding consent. Again, that's BestConsent Academy, and I look forward to getting your comments. Thank you very much, and have a great weekend. Labor Day.